Hey everybody, NWA Prepper here. I am going to talk to you a little bit about, I know there's some earthquakes, about being ready for emergencies. Now most likely if you're watching this, look, hey, it's me. Most likely if you're watching this, then you're of the preparedness mindset. And hopefully what I'm fixing to say doesn't surprise you, doesn't make you feel, however it makes you feel. So as a preparedness person, someone of the preparedness mindset, a neo-pioneer, I think I've heard, or prepper, or whatever term you use, you need to know, and this isn't a you can't be alone or anything like that aspect. Though I don't believe personally that you can make it alone for very long. What this is about the people in your life. The people that you encounter every day. The people you talk to, the people you work with, your family, your friends. They have to be ready too. You can't prepare for the entire world. You physically cannot afford both the money nor the time to bless or to get the materials that you would need, just the materials that you would need to take care of them. It's just not possible. You certainly can't make sure that you have the skills as a group to survive. You can't make sure that they have the skills they need to take care of their family. So you have to communicate with them. You have to be willing to step out and say, I don't want you to suffer in an emergency. How can I help you not be a victim? How can I help you be ready for the next thunderstorm with a grab bag? So if you have to go to the neighborhood shelter or to the storm shelter or leave the area, you've got a few important things in a bag you can grab and go. Don't call it a bug out bag. Don't call it a never coming home bag. Call it an emergency kit. Bring up websites like ready.gov and say, hey, look, the same people that help us all the time, they want us to be ready for 3 days. Help them get a 3-day kit. Explain to them why it's important to you. Find examples from your local area. If you live in the desert, there can be drought, so you need to have some water available. If you live up north, then you need to be prepared for blizzards. You need to be prepared for earthquakes and floods and fires and all kinds of everyday happening somewhere right now emergencies. You get them where they're ready for 3 days. 3 days is better than nothing. 3 days will get them through most emergencies that I think we're going to encounter. When you get them ready for 3 days, you get them where they've bought an extra pair of glasses and a couple more days of medicine and put it in a tub with some water and some food and a flashlight. then show them, well, it's not that hard. Maybe we can up it a few more days and you can have a whole week's worth of stuff. Or help, when you help them when they go to the store, say, oh, well, if you know you're going to eat spaghetti, just pick up another can or two of spaghetti sauce, a couple bags of pasta, and just toss it in the pantry. Shove it in the back, it'll be there. And then when you run out, you've got some. Work with them slowly. Encourage them to be ready for emergencies. You don't have to run up to them dressed in camouflage with your face painted, screaming the Russians are coming. Which may happen. All you have to do is help the wheel a little bit and get them where they're a little bit more prepared. And then if you do that for 10 people, maybe 1 or 2 of them will go for the week. Or they'll want to be ready for 2 weeks, 14 days worth of food and water available. Or then maybe they may even go, oh, I like that water filter idea. Let's get a Sawyer. It's good for 1 million gallons of water. Wow, that's awesome. They can't be ready. They can't know they need to be ready unless they're already thinking that way, or you share with them that you care about them and you want them ready for emergencies. What brings this up is it's a holiday season, and I love to give gifts. I love to give gifts every day, all year. It warms my heart when I get to give somebody something. But in the holiday season, and I work all year long to have presents for the people in my life, to be able to give them something particular. My wife doesn't particularly like this, and other people don't as well, and that's fine. But what I like to do, unless you're in my super tight circle, and I know you really well, and I know that something different would please you and make you happy, and make you remember the 3 gifts that started it all. Well, the 1 gift that started it all. Then that's great. But ironically, if you're in that close circle of mine, with few exceptions, something that's preparedness aimed or geared is what you want, is what would make you happy. Last year, for Christmas, my coworkers at work, where I work, and there are several of them, and it took me a whole year. My coworkers each got a 48-hour family supply kit of emergency food, 25 plus storage years worth of food. I gave them what I wanted them to have, not necessarily what they wanted. If they know me at all, because I've communicated with them, because I share with them, because I care enough about them to tell them I want them to be ready for emergencies, they understood that gift was a diamond ring from me. That I had given them something wholeheartedly. I didn't get them a box of chocolates or a coffee mug or a tie. I got them something that for me is life. I gave them food. Food that they don't have to worry about. They can slide under their bed, and someday if there's a disaster or an emergency, then they have something they can eat, that they can prepare easily. Use this time to communicate with the people in your life, the ones that you love, and use this time. You can get them something small that fits into any budget that you're prepping for your holidays, and it will help them. It'll make you feel good. A gift is a gift, but it can make them feel special. And if they truly know you, then not only will they feel special because you gave them a gift, they'll feel special because you gave them something from your heart, something that they know is really important to you. You don't have to buy anyone chocolates. I like chocolates though, obviously. Enjoy the season. Remember the reason it exists. But use this as an opportunity to communicate with the ones that you love and share with them that you want them to be around and you want them to be safe. Prepper gifts are not bad. They can be cool things like flashlights or a multi-tool or whatever you think as a preparedness-minded person you like. Just share with them. Thanks for watching. I know I've been posting like crazy lately. It's been on my heart. Let's get ready.